Well, it's a full Saturday card in the Scottish Premiership this weekend. Looking ahead with me, Jim Dillahunt, we have Simon Donnelly and Barry Ferguson. And the big game, Barry, especially for Rangers, is here at Murrayfield, the lunchtime kick-off against Hearts.
Yeah, it's obviously a massive game after a disappointing result again last night against Kilmarnock. I fully expected Rangers to go and get the 3 points. They didn't. By all accounts, Kilmarnock came into the game in the second half and deserved to get a point. So coming here, I keep saying it every week, they need to get a win, but they certainly need to get something for the game. What Celtic last night were dominant up at Aberdeen. I fully expect Aberdeen to go and win on Saturday, so Rangers need to keep on the coattails of Aberdeen and Celtic, and even Motherwell now, because Motherwell jumped above Rangers last night. So it's been a really disappointing week. So they need to finish this week with getting 3 points here at Murrayfield, which is going to be difficult.
Technically a home game for Hearts, isn't it, here at Murrayfield, because Tynecastle's being redeveloped, Simon. How did you feel they played in the defeat at Easter Road the other night?
I don't think they performed as well as they would have liked. I think Hibs are really impressive on the night and deserved the victory. It could have been more than 1-0. But they'll go again here, and if they perform like they did against Aberdeen here a few weeks back, it'll be a difficult game for Rangers. Barry's touched on it there again. On the back of the two results this week, it's a huge one for Rangers, but I think Hearts might beat them on Saturday.
In terms of you feel that Rangers have to take something, Barry, do you actually feel they can win the game? They
don't need to take something. I think I've said that wrong. They need to win.
Right.
They need to take the 3 points. Do I think they can? It's looking ever so unlikely for me. I know Hearts weren't great against Hibs. They need to come back, but I just don't get a feeling that Rangers are going to get anything for this game, which pains me to say. But it's just the way. It's been a horrible week in terms of performance and results, and I don't see it getting any better here at Murrayfield.
And just before we move on from this game, the relationship between the current manager, Caixinha, and the players, how do you assess that?
Yeah, I seen again a comment that he told certain players to stay away.
Yeah.
When you're going through a difficult period, Jim, you want all the players to stay together. You want everybody to be together when times are difficult, and I find it strange that he's coming out or he's going about his business in this way. I don't see that it helps the team or the club. So I find some of the things that he's come out with pretty strange. As I says, when you're going through a difficult period, you need everybody pulling in the same direction, and I feel that's not happening at the Rangers just now.
OK, well, Celtic are in action on Saturday afternoon after their terrific win at Pittodrie midweek. They're at home to Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock, of course, got a point at Ibrox, but you would have to think Celtic are favourites, Simon? Yeah,
complete favourites. I think watching the game last night, it's the best I've seen Celtic play this season. Yeah, first half especially. They blew Aberdeen away, who I think we touched on at the start of the week. We thought it would be a stiffer test. But they've come out, again, we touched on Donnelly at the start of the week, 4 goals in 2 games. He's looking sharp. They're sitting with Griffiths, Roberts and Sinclair on the bench. The juggernaut just keeps going on. That's 61 games now. Kilmarnock get a good point at Ibrox, but I just feel Celtic will be too strong for them again.
What about Aberdeen, Barry? They have to bounce back in front of their own fans against Ross County.
Yeah, they have to bounce back. I mean, the game last night, I thought Celtic were excellent, but this has happened a couple of times with Aberdeen. Certainly in the League Cup quarter-final against Motherwell, Derek McInnes came out and says they need to bounce back. They've done it straight away with getting a 1-0 win over Motherwell on the Sunday. So I fully expect Aberdeen. For me, they never performed last night, but that was down to Celtic. For me, been excellent. So I think Aberdeen will win on Saturday. They'll bounce back, no problem for me.
Dundee lost at home to Motherwell midweek. They have another home game against Hamilton Accies. How do you see that one going, Simon?
I think Dundee will win. Obviously, Hamilton got a point and stopped the rot the other night. I think it was 5 consecutive defeats before that. And Dundee now find themselves, within a week, 3 defeats. I think a narrow defeat at Celtic Park, followed by the late goal Partick. And then Motherwell beating them last night. So they have to bounce back, but I think being at home, I think will be enough. Neil McCannell will prepare the boys there, and I expect them to take the 3 points on Saturday.
Well, amongst the 3 o'clock kick-offs, you'd have to think Motherwell against Hibernian is the game of the day, Barry.
Yeah, it's going to be an excellent game. Certainly Motherwell in unbelievable form. A great one against Rangers on Sunday in the semi-final, and a great result up at Dens Park against Dundee. And then you go with Hibs. I thought Hibs were exceptional against Hearts on Tuesday nights. So for me, what a game it's going to be. I'm going to call this one. I think Hibs have just got a bit too much quality. I know it's a difficult place to go to, Fir Park, but watching Hibs on Tuesday, I was ever so impressed with. Certainly the midfield. I thought the three in the middle of the park for Hibs were excellent. It's going to be a close one, but I think Hibs have just got that bit more quality for me.
Simon?
Yeah, I agree with Barry. I think after watching Motherwell a few weeks ago, you know, I wasn't overly impressed, but they've went on a hell of a run. They got themselves in the final of the League Cup as well, and a great win, you know, on the back of that up at Dundee. But I'm really impressed with Hibs. I think Hibs are going to actually push Aberdeen for second place this year. You know, I've seen enough there within their team to go as high as that in the league. So yeah, I would agree with Barry and go with Hibs.
And I'll stay with you for Partick against St Johnstone. Partick Thistle, how do you fancy them to win at home in front of their own crowd?
Yeah, well, I seem to jinx them. That obviously close to my heart, Partick Thistle. You know, being a player there and a coach there. But it's a tough game. St Johnstone need a result as well. Partick, thankful of getting the 3 points last time out. So I'll stick with the home Partick.
Barry?
It's a difficult one to call. Again, I seem to stick with St Johnstone every week because obviously I think highly the manager there, and they've got they've had a decent last couple of seasons. They're going through a wee sticky patch just now. Again, Firhill's a difficult place to go, but St Johnstone need to get back in winning ways. Partick's confidence is not so high just now, so I fancy St Johnstone in that one.
Well, Simon and Barry give their trebles here on BetSafe, so let's get Simon's treble first for this weekend. Simon?
I'm going with Celtic to keep the run going, Aberdeen to bounce back, and Dundee to win.
And Barry?
It pains me to say it, but I think Hearts will beat Rangers, so I'll go with Hearts, Hibs to beat Motherwell, and St Johnstone to beat Partick Thistle.
OK, Barry and Simon, thanks very much. All the prices as ever at betsafe.com.